All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm here down at the canals in Islington. And look, I just wanted to have a real conversation with you. I mean, part of my job as a leader, anyone's job as a leader, is to stay positive, to look forward, and to always have a solution. But I just got off an hour-long conversation with the folks at YouTube. And I mean, if I'm really honest with you, and sometimes that's what a leader has to do, is just be straight up honest, is that I think it's only a matter of time before we are removed from that platform. And it pains me to know that that actually might happen. I mean, nearly 9 years, almost 8,000 videos, 500 million views, 2 million subscribers. I know that content has literally saved people's lives, because they've come up to me on the street and say, Brian, you've literally saved my life. You saved me from suicide, from alcoholism, from drug addiction. And to think that all of that content is just gonna disappear and be gone, it made me get a little emotional, and it made me get a little sad. But honestly, I believe if I didn't upload a single video ever again to YouTube, I believe that they will find a way to deplatform us. And yeah, I just, I've been around a long time, 49 years on Sunday, and it just smells like this is gonna happen no matter what, and it will be given a reason, and that reason will be whatever, and then we'll be gone. So maybe this is one of the last messages you'll see from me, and I just wanna say, I appreciate all of you and all the support, and we're gonna continue. If you have any favorite videos on London Real, I would recommend you download them now, because they might not be there tomorrow. And I think it's a shame. I think we're actually depriving the world of some incredible energy, human energy, that could get us to the next level. But, they have to play their game, and we have to play our game. And we are going to continue. We are not going to stop. We are not going to be silenced. We're not going to be censored. But we'll probably be deplatformed, which is a shame, because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, owned by the largest search engine in the world, and it means that's where a lot of people get their information. And without that, it means that it'll just be harder to get information to people so they can make their own objective decision. And it just means people will have to look harder, which means they won't get it, which means most people just won't be very well informed, and they'll be losing an information war that they don't even know they're in. And that's been my one big lesson for the last 6 weeks, is that we are all in an information war right now. And that's what it is. It's funny, because Alex Jones's show is called InfoWars, and I never thought much of it. Alex would yell a lot, but I never really thought about what that meant, an information war. And that's what we're at. And it's being run on many fronts. It's been happening in your living room. And most of you don't know that you are part of it. You don't know that you're being attacked, that you're being fed a narrative that allows you or forces you to make all these decisions in your life that you think are your own, but they're someone else's decision. And you've never really been given a choice, because you've been given choice A or B, as opposed to the other 100 choices you have. And that's what we are trying to do by just showing you different narratives and different points of view. And it's funny, because I was on with the YouTube guys today, and I said, I have not done anything different than I've been doing for 9 years. I stick people in a leather chair, I allow them to give their opinion, and I listen. I don't always agree with it. When Dan Pena first came to my studio 5.5 years ago, I thought he was horrible. I thought he was a capitalistic, greedy, nasty, horrible cunt of a man with a castle in Scotland. And yet I listened to him, and I put his content out there because I believe in freedom of speech. And over the years, many of you said, wow, that was really amazing, Brian. That helped me transform my life. And that old man transformed my life too. And so I was wrong about him. Mantak Chia sat in that chair and started talking about sexual energy, and it freaked me out. It made me uncomfortable, right? I'm a Puritan from America, and I was like, this guy is totally crazy. And over the years, I realized, actually, he's really smart, and most of his stuff makes a lot of sense. The list goes on and on and on. Ido Portal about movement. It goes on and on. And if I hadn't have allowed myself to be objective and to listen to a point of view I didn't agree with, a point of view that was against the norm, politically incorrect, not the same as the WHO, whatever it is, then I would have never evolved as a person. Who wants to live in an echo chamber where all we hear are our own thoughts reflected back to us as the truth? That's the definition of insanity, in my opinion. And yet that's the world that we are being forced to live in now, for whatever reason. And I'm sure that YouTube is acting in their interests. They're a massive company with a lot of money at stake that have to do certain things. So I don't necessarily believe there's a conspiracy, but I do believe that the wrong thing is happening. And I think a lot of you feel that too. So I've been posting videos of people in the streets, and I appreciate all your support. And I don't know what's going to happen, but my gut feels like it's only a matter of time before my channel's removed. And that's that. There won't be much else to say anymore. There's only so much content I can get out on other platforms. They probably know that. Our site is incredible. It's doing amazing live streams. It'll just be harder, and that's just the truth. Other people have done it before. Alex Jones moved on, and I'm sure Mr. David Icke moved on after they were deplatformed, and we'll find a way too. But it's a shame. I'm more sad about all that content that's going to go, that'll never actually be accessed. I mean, right now it's being watched 30, 40 million times a month. People are getting good vibrations and positive stuff to change their life, and that'll stop. Like, so what does that mean? What does that mean? How many people will, commit suicide without that information, have mental health problems, commit crimes? I don't know. I can't put a number on it, but it's more than zero. So I feel like a disservice has been done. And honestly, I got a little emotional after I hung up the phone with those guys, and I shed a few tears. Just because it's sometimes just frustrating for me, and sometimes I just feel like just the wrong thing is happening, and I just feel sad that we can't make this evolution as a species to do the right thing. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. So I hope that helps in some way, and I hope this doesn't happen, but I think it's going to happen. So this could be the last chance I get to talk to you in this way on this platform. And so I just want to say, first of all, thank you for all the support over the years. I hope that our content has done something to transform your life. I know it has, because so many of you have written to me. It's allowed us to do incredible things, and we will continue to do that. I'm not stopping, but we'll be doing it in other ways, and that's the plan forward. And if I'm wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, and YouTube decides that, you know what, we're going to keep these guys around because we know it's the right thing to do, then that would be great too. But I feel like that's completely out of my hands. I feel like it has nothing to do with the content I produce. I feel like it has everything to do with someone else's decision about whether I'm the right person to have on that platform, which again, it just by definition violates community guidelines, because that should be around content, not people or ideas. But hey, that's just my thoughts. So anyways, sending much love to you. Again, I will still keep everything on Londonville.tv, and I will try to get this information to you in every way possible. But as for now, maybe I'm saying goodbye. So goodbye.